Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm in York again. I made a bit of a boob on the video last week and I skipped a huge section of the area I was walking from the Knavesmire to Acomb. I'm not going as far as Acomb again, but I'm going to get the little bit that I missed. Because if I don't, I never will. This area here, this is called the Tyburn. This is where they used to do public executions in York, and used to attract crowds of thousands out there coming to watch people getting hung. It's an information board here, and then we're going over the road to Little Hob Moor and then Hob Moor itself, which is, for some reason, the video switched itself off last week. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened last week, but I got about as far as here, and I turned the video off for some reason. Don't know how it happened, but there was about 30 minutes of video here that I lost. So I'm going to leave the GoPro running today. Some allotments here. I just wanted to show you this because it's fabulous. I've been coming to the Knavesmire like forever to walk my dogs. Well, at least for the last 25 years, on and off. Look at that bamboo. Wow. Yeah, but the Knavesmire's there, which is a massive green space, and then there's this little Hob Moor, and then there's Hob Moor itself, which is almost as big again as the Knavesmire. I'm a bit of a fan of bamboos. I don't know if you've ever noticed in my garden. I've got about 9 of them now. That's tremendous, is that one? Glasses on and make sure the video's recording. Yeah. So the path to the right is where I'll probably eventually be going. That takes you over to Hob Moor. And then, like last week, it took us over to Acomb. But somebody corresponded in the comments, which I'm very grateful for, because I would have never gone this way. And they told me about a little path to the left here that I'm going to go explore. I've set off late. It's after 12 now, it's about 12:30. But I was editing the video all morning. The part 3 of the York tram lines. Look at this. That I've just published about 11 o'clock. So I thought I'll just nip out and do this, as I say, because if I don't, I won't get it done. And I'll always be wondering what went wrong that afternoon when I lost my video. It said in the comments you go left and through a wooded area and it brings you to a lovely little pond. Don't know, might have to look at the map. So that's it for the tram videos for a couple of weeks. I've done the 3 that are at the southeast of York, Dringhouses, Acomb and South Bank. I did a little walk to Acomb last week and I'm doing this one now, and then that's it with York. I've had enough of it for a while. A very mouldy trees on Mayfields north of Nelson's Lane and wildflowers. Stardrops would bring that up a treat. So yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of weeks off and then I'm gonna come back. Yeah, me and the dog on the train every week for 3 weeks, and we'll do the tram lines to the north and northeast of the city. Lovely to see the weeping willows coming out, isn't it? Always one of the first. This is lovely, but I don't think we can get over the railway, so I think I'll probably have to retrace my steps. The forecast very strong winds for this afternoon and the chance of rain after 1 o'clock. If you're wondering, I've left the dog at home with me today. I'm in a rush and all this wind and everything. Thought it might be just a bit much. York Railway Pond and Reserve. Well, thank you to the person who told me about this. Would have never found this. Not in a million years. And that's the history there if you want to read it. And there's a car park, as you can see. Could have parked here, couldn't I? Blimey. Not quite sure how you get to that car park. I guess you turn off the Tadcaster Road somewhere. But yes, it's very nice. Surrounded by houses. And blackthorn there. And I just noticed the other day the hawthorn hedges are starting to green up. Wow, look at this. Who knew? I suppose we have to go around, don't we? Left or right, guys? Left, I hear you cry. Bread is banned. Unless it's going in my gob. That is a fishing pond. Changed my mind. I'm going right. It's a shame you can't get over the railway though, because the Hob Moor, the main Hob Moor, is just over there a little way, I think. I think there is a road bridge that way, but I am going to go back because there's a foot passage, a foot tunnel goes under the railway. I want to show you. I thought I'd videoed it last time, but obviously I hadn't. Blimey, I bet these houses attract premium, don't they? With a sea view, as it were. That's smashing, is that? It'd be lovely a little bit. Well, it's nice now actually in the spring, but it'd be smashing a bit later in the spring, early summer. Right, I'm just going to have my sandwich. Right guys, I'm going to chance turning the video off because we're going to just retrace our steps back to the main footpath. And hopefully I remember to switch it back on. See you soon. There you go then guys, we're back at the little Hob Moor. Just going to go under this really quirky foot tunnel. It's got like a gap in the middle of it that looks right up onto the railway tracks. I didn't see that last week when I came, which is why I nearly knocked myself out. Low ceiling, 6 foot, and I'm just short of 6'5", which is why I was struggling a bit. But yeah, look up here. Just do with a train to come past, couldn't we? Oh, just bloody bicycles. Anyhow, so this is it. Never been on a footpath that I've had to duck under before. Must be an afternoon thing. When I came before, there was a train about every 2 minutes. Let's go see it. So yeah, there you go guys, this is what I failed to show you last week. Hob Moor. It's massive. I don't propose to walk around it. We went right across there to that far corner last week. And then on the road down into Acomb, which was a lot further than I thought it was. But yeah, and apparently it's really good for wildflowers and wild birds. Right across there now. Right guys, this wasn't really a walk around Hob Moor, it was just to show you what I missed last week. All I did, I walked right across it, right to the other side, and then carried on to Acomb. You can see that in that video. But for now, I was just going to finish off the bottom of Acomb Road at its junction with Holgate Road. On the video I've just published today, there was a road that went off to the left, and it went up past some engineering works. So just to contrast all this greenery, I was going to head down there, back to the station, and then back to the car. So yeah, thanks for staying with me, thanks for watching. Not sure what's happened, but the channel seems to have gone into reverse this last couple of weeks. I did remove some videos. I'm trying to make the channel a bit more, not with a very tight niche, but with a bit more of a niche. So I took some sort of random things off and put them on another channel. There's some writing story podcasts that really didn't fit in. So I took about 17 of them off and put them on a different channel, and since I did that, the channel's gone into reverse. I don't know if it's affected the algorithm or whatever, but if you do watch, please subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Give the videos a like if you like them. Give the videos a dislike if you don't like them. The rain's just about to start. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'll get to where I want to be, but I think it's this way. Do comment. Must be getting near the main road. I feel as if I've walked for miles. I think this is the road we walked down in the last video. the route of the tram from Acomb. As I say, I wouldn't have come today. I just felt because I'd missed that section for completeness, I'd probably never come again to this area, unless well, I wouldn't unless I came now straight after. So that's why I came today. Yeah, I think York's that way, isn't it? And the junction we're looking for is, I think, down here. So yeah, I'm hoping there's a bit of industrial heritage in this part of the walk. So if you see anything and you know what it is, then please do let me know. This looks railway related, doesn't it? So yeah, that was the only bit of last week's walk that I'm repeating. I'm going to turn right up here. The trams would have gone left up to Acomb. Plenty of buses from here. Massive beer garden. That's it, brewery pub now. Yeah, this was the junction. The sweeping bend to the left was where the trams went. The Heritage Inn. I'm not going in. I thought that was the railway museum last week. It's engineering works, part of Network Rail. Not going to see much of it. There's a big wall. I bet there's all sorts at the other side of this wall, guys. It was interesting, that was designated a Heritage Inn by Tetley's, it said on the sign, when Tetley's was still a company in Leeds. Said they did 20. They could probably have done about 200, I think. Yeah. Where does this go? Is this some sort of training facility for laying railway lines? No idea what that is. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Huge car park. I hope this isn't a dead end. I really do. So yes, consider this a bonus video really. As I say, I'm not going to have time to do the remaining 3 tramline videos, probably till almost April, end of March at the earliest. So yeah, this is a bit of a gear for music. So yeah, it's a bit of a bonus this. Water tower over there, and some council flats by the looks of it. I'm going to go right here, well, at the road. And what this is, guys, if you know, then please tell me. Pride of York, it says at the top. From 1880 to the present day, York men and women have served the railway industry with quality and reliability, and repairing coaches and wagons. This memorial pays tribute to the fine workmanship of York. Carriage and wagon works history will testify to their fine tradition. Yeah. Oh yeah, this must be the road that goes to the bridge, I think. Yeah, this is the right path I'm on. It goes up and the road turns right, goes over 2 bridges, and then down the far bank of the Ouse back to the railway station. No idea what time it is. I've just stopped in a bus stop. Oh, it's 1:45, we're okay. Just stopped in a bus stop, changed the battery. Holgate Ward. That windmill we saw must be over that way somewhere, and Acomb must be up that way. And these streets are dead ends because the railway is at the end of them. I think a lot of where the railway yards used to be is now being redeveloped as almost like a new town, a village within York. So I'm not sure how much railway heritage we'll see and how much of it will be new building. There we go, so we hang a right here. This isn't quite how I imagined it would be. This is actually where I used to think I was coming through Acomb. I used to come this way from the bypass. So that bit of Acomb we was at last week, I've actually never been to that before. This is the only bit I've ever been to. See the minster there in the distance? Looks like there's a bridge or something over there. Blimey. Oh yeah, the bridge seems to be for here. They're putting in a cycleway or something. And the train station must be down there, where the Lumo's going, and there's goods yards on the right. The engineering works that we passed there on the right. Oh, well, would you credit it, honestly? What a fantastic view from this bridge. Except they built a new flipping bridge at the other side. Have a look at this other side. Same at this side, guys. That one's for the gas pipes. You feel this shake when the trucks and things go over. I wonder if they're actually replacing the whole bridge. If you know, then let me know in the comments. I think there's a river over here somewhere. It's can't miss it. I was going to go over the next bridge and go down by the river, but this looks more interesting down here. Not sure if I can get through all the way back to the station, but let's see. There's somebody walking his dog just gone down there, so I think the river's just the other side of those houses. Yeah, follow the dog walker. They always seem to know where they're going, don't they? I keep checking the video. I'm paranoid to make sure that it's recording. Oh, this is a bonus, guys. As I say, I don't really know what they're doing, but it's pretty impressive engineering, whatever it is. and yet more green space. It's a fascinating place, isn't it, York? I'm sure it used to have a lot more green space, but there's still a lot. Most of it's governed by rivers and becks that flood, I think. Is often the reason why it's not being built on. Is that what we've just walked down then? The Lehman Road, Millennium Green? Oh yeah, they're building a new bridge by the looks of it. Let's see if we can get down here to the station. Now there's a dog walker and there's men in orange jackets from the building work. So some of them must know where they're going. I'm going to follow them. Sounds like there's train tracks running right behind these houses here. We're on a bus route, number 59. One thing I would say about York, and I've always said it, if I lived here, I definitely wouldn't have a car. It's got a fantastic bus service and one of the best train services in the whole country, hasn't it? So I'm not sure why you'd need a car if you worked in York anyway. I wonder if that used to be a pub. Looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, so if I go under this bridge here, it takes you to the Railway Museum. But I don't want to go on that. I want to go on sort of the other side. So I think I go down this road up here. That does look like an old pub or something, doesn't it? It's all kicking off in York today. Seeing police all over the place. I really do hope I can get through here. There you go, guys. It's not often things work out like that on this channel. So if we'd have carried on, the other footbridge was over there somewhere. Does that go to Clifton? It's where the youth hostel is. And there's a footpath down the other side of the river, but the map said there was a footpath here, and sure enough there is a footpath here. Those houses with the flood wall all the way along. Grass is going to need cutting soon, isn't it? Oh, look at these weeping willows. I absolutely love them. They're one of the first trees to come into leaf. One of the first ones to lose the leaves in the autumn. But they are stunning, aren't they? This time of the year. Railway's there, and the railway museum's just there. And is this the line from the north here then? They're coming in from Edinburgh, I'm guessing. Anyway, enough of that. Look at these weeping willows. The River Ouse there. Just see the roof of the railway museum there. Thought we might have seen some railway heritage coming this way, but obviously not. Well guys, I think I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks very much for joining me in this. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing. It is free, and but as always, leave me a comment. One for sorrow, two for joy. 2 magpies. 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy. Anybody used to watch that as children? 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told. Then they used to sing magpie. 8's a wish, 9's a kiss, 10 is a bird you must not miss. And then they used to sing magpie again. I think that must be the railway museum there, with its back to us, where the train's just gone past. See you next time, guys. Ciao.